What's going on, guys? It's Sam Humphrey, and today we'll be talking about the trap cycle. First letter in that represents triggers, stressful life events / changes. Some examples: problematic relationship, bad grades or negative feedback at work, divorce, lack of social life / friendships. Then the next one is R, emotional responses. Painful feelings include feeling depressed, loneliness, embarrassed, neglected, scared of the future, frustrated. Then the AP represents avoidance patterns. Behavioral responses: use smartphone or videos, games to avoid, call in sick to work or school, avoid family interaction, stop following daily schedules, increase sleep. So that's just the trap cycle, and it just cycles all shades. Triggers: stressful life events or an unrewarding environment. Depression often develops as a result of a stressful living event or events. This could be something big happening, like getting divorced or losing a friend, a longtime friend. Sometimes even good or neutral events can lead to depression due to the change these events include. Example of this might be like moving to a new neighborhood, going to a new school, going to college. At this time, there isn't a big event that occurs before someone becomes depressed, but instead small changes that slowly contribute to depressed mood. So the first question of this is, can you identify any events or triggers that happened around the time when you started to feel depressed? Lately, when I've been like feeling down, I feel like, I know it's not true, but I like in my head I'm just like, I feel like I'm like the black sheep of the family, cause like what I want in life, I want to be able to like do what I want to do and stuff like that. But you know, all comes with a cost, if you guys know. But I just feel like I'm not connected to anyone anymore, like besides my girlfriend that I'm around like every day. But I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Maybe it's not like that like specifically, but just answer that question. You don't have to write it down or anything, but just answer it like in your head. I can go over it again. Can you identify any events or triggers that happened around the time when you started to feel depressed? So just like think about like, oh, why am I actually depressed? I know sometimes it's a lot of stuff like just compiled on like a fucking mountain, but yeah, dog. It's okay if you can't think of any events or triggers. Knowing the reason why you start to feel depressed won't impact the treatment. What's more important is identifying how current behaviors might be influencing your depression. We got emotional responses. So responses, painful emotions. Over time, these triggers can lead to many unpleasant emotional responses. These emotional responses make total sense given the stressful event or change you have experienced. Most of these painful emotions experienced are actually symptoms of depression. Some include sad, hopelessness, irritated, frustrated, angry, guilty, ashamed, tired, neglected, overwhelmed, hopeless, embarrassed, used, worthless, and scared. That's just some examples. Which of these emotions do you experience often? If you do often experience them, check the ones that apply to you. Are there any others? For me, usually I feel like it really depends on the situation, but sometimes I feel like I'm helpless and like sad. I usually get sad more than like any of them, you know what I'm saying? Or like hopeless, kind of, you know what I'm saying? I know like I feel pretty much it really depends on the situation, what you might feel, but just like kind of like think about it, like, oh, why am I depressed? And like, oh, this is called the trap cycle. I can put a picture of it on the screen somewhere so you guys can like visually see it. Avoidance pattern, behavior responses. Painful emotions are so unpleasant that they often lead people to avoid a variety of situations, such as avoiding school or work, social activities, decreased physical activity, stop household tasks, using alcohol or drugs to numb emotions, and even avoiding interactions with others at home. This avoidance can feel good in the short term. It allows you to avoid interactions that bring up more painful emotions. Unfortunately, in the long term, avoidance can create new problems. Your living space may become disorganized or dirty. You may start having relationship problems due to avoiding friends or loved ones. And you may have difficulties at work or school due to avoidance of important activities or like work tasks that you might have to do that week or during that day, depending on like where you work. Therefore, a cycle is created in which stressful life events lead to unpleasant emotions, which lead to avoidance behaviors, which lead to more stressful life events. This cycle makes sense given the stressful life situations and experiences from that. But unfortunately, it maintains or worsens depression. What are some ways that you avoid? Please list some of these below. For me, I know I smoke weed, like as I'm doing it right now. But for me, when I'm feeling depressed, I usually like, I don't want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do literally nothing. Like, I just want to like, just sit there and like, either like go to sleep or just like watch something, just not do nothing, just lay on the couch like a couch potato and just sit there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do stuff, I like watch stuff and shit like that, but I don't like do anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't really avoid anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I usually like just communicate with people. I know it might not be the thing you want to do a lot, but you just have to communicate. I know sometimes you can like butt heads with people that you love, but they're just there to help you and make you let you help you grow. Maybe sometimes they're not. Maybe they're sometimes toxic. I understand that, but for the most part, if you got like, maybe you live with your friends or your best friend or your family still or your loved one, just communicate. Communication is key in relationships, and I've noted it has helped in a lot of ways. Communication, not just in like relationships, but like in a whole. Because if you just communicate, maybe your emotions or like how you're feeling, it will help you like unleash it. Like for me, these videos help because I can kind of describe to you what I'm going through, that maybe you guys can either like, oh yeah, I'm feeling that as well, or maybe you're feeling something totally different. I'm not totally sure, but I love you guys. I just want you guys to be safe. That's the only reason why I make these videos. If I can help one person, that's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? And I do smoke because it helps with a lot of stuff. It helps with me sleep. I don't know, dog. It just helps. I don't know how to like describe it like in all the shades. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dogs. I hope this video has helped. I hope you guys are looking forward to more of these videos. Just let me know down below like what you want to see next or after this series is done. So I just want to help you guys out as much as I can with like either like tips on how to like cope with stuff or anything like that. I just want to help you guys as much as I can. That's why I made this channel, to be as helpful as I can. I know I might not be the smartest person on the world, but I just want you guys on the other screen, you right there, just to be good and stay safe and Stay clean from drugs and alcohol and other strange addictions like sniffing rocks and shit. I don't know, dog. I'm sorry, dog. Oh, fuck. But, yeah, dogs. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.